This is a video update for the group that owns Cooley Nutcracker. Well guys, we took Barley to his first FEI event for the year, the Chatt 4-star short, and he was awesome. Obviously we've been working away all winter, and finally we're sort of at a real deal competition, and I truly think that things are starting to click with Barley. He did sort of some of the best work that we've had in the dressage. We were the very first to go. This was Friday morning, so I arrived there Thursday morning. I gave him a bit of a lunge and a bit of a hack around and a canter around in a jump saddle, and then I gave him a good proper sort of arena familiarisation and worked on a lot of the movements in the test. And then we came in and we did the test first thing on Friday morning. We were the very first horse to go. What I realised is we've got to get a little bit of sort of Barley's nerves out of him, but then not by just riding him and riding him and riding him. Sometimes I think last year I made the error of just drilling him, and he gets a little bit of a sore back and he gets a bit sour. So we just loose lunged him before the dressage, and I felt like he performed really, really well. The last week we were in Aiken. Brett Parbury, who's a World Equestrian Game, 2 times World Equestrian Games dressage, pure dressage rider, has sort of been helping me with the top horses, and it was really, really beneficial. And then at the competition, Karen Schroeder, the sort of new sort of manager or chef to keep or whatever she is, she sort of was standing at the ring and helped me the day before and then the day of the test. And the biggest thing we're trying to do is actually get Barley sort of in a really uphill frame and try and show him off in the ring a bit. He's actually a fabulous mover, and I think all last year I was sort of tippy-toeing him around and trying to ride him all light and soft and yada yada yada, and now I really know him well and feel like I can put some more pressure on him. So it was we just got into the 20s, which was our main goal. He scored a 29.4. The judge at C had us on a 71.67, and the judge at E had a 69%. There's lots of little things like that last halt to rein back. I sent this video to Eric, and he gave me some tips for that halt rein back. The horse sort of halted square, but his hind legs are way out, so I can easily turn that 6 into an 8 just by getting him to step a little bit more under. So there was lots of like little annoying mistakes, but I think the thing that I'm most pleased with was just the whole gist of the test is getting better, and I feel like especially the trot work here, I can sort of really show him off, and it's taken a full year to get the hang of him, but I feel like I'm on the right page. And the flying changes weren't perfect in the ring, but they were clean and still got a decent score. But I've been getting the flying changes by myself more and more. I mean, look at this extended trot. He looks like bloody tortoise. Anyway, we sort of finished our winter tour down in Aiken, South Carolina. We were down there basically 2 months. The bulk of January and February is just getting the horses legged up and fit. Barley's not near full fitness just yet, but he's on the way. He's been very, very healthy, touch wood, but we haven't really done any fast work or hill work. And then in the cross country today, the ground was quite deep and holding, and it was always my intention just to cruise him around and not overdo it, and he gave me a great feel. So the dressage, we were not far off the leaders, and I'm quite excited just because I feel like we're nearly about to crack into some, awesome work where he should be right at the top of the page after the dressage, just because he is fancy. I mean, he's a tricky ride. He's a bit quirky and spooky and all that, but I start to really know him and get the hang of him. The highlight of my weekend was this round. To be honest, I've watched this round about 5 times. He jumped unbelievable. The week leading up to Chatt Hills, I just cross-country schooled him. So this amazing show jumping round that we had, he wasn't even really prepared for it. You know, we did a cross-country school back in Aiken on Tuesday, and he didn't touch one warm-up jump, and again, I just feel like I've got the hang of him. Sometimes a little bit stiff turning left, and as you can see here, he's picking up all the left leads, and I think he's jumping even higher than last year. Obviously, Peter Wild's been a massive, massive help. You know, Barley's a bit of a puzzle to work out, and through Peter's training and schooling and exercises, you know, I feel like it's all coming together. And there wasn't one jump here where we were discombobulated. He just flew around and it felt like he was clearing the jump by a foot. So really, really pleased with the way he jumped. He wasn't going near a rail, and it was a hard enough show jumping course. It was challenging enough. So anyway, Barley will head back to Pennsylvania. Steph's going to stay the night there and then travel up there Sunday back to PA. Be handy, actually. We've got to get him on the big gallops as we prepare him towards Kentucky. Our next start's going to be the Stable View Full Star Short. I find that this is a good event in April to prepare for Kentucky. So that's April 3rd, 4th and 5th. There was a monsoon of rain. Like, this little video doesn't do this course much justice. It was a pretty challenging course, and you know, Barley's definitely not at full fitness yet, so I didn't want to risk injury or run him off his feet, so I sort of just cruised around. He had a nice gallop and but we haven't done any hills or any fast work yet, so you know, he's done one easy prelim a couple of weeks ago. And we were just in a snaffle, and I felt like it was like a really, really smooth round. You know, going early is sort of a little bit unsure how the lines are going to work and the combinations. And I have to say, Barley, he just popped over everything like it was nothing. Like, it felt like I was riding a hunt around. Not that I've ever ridden a hunt around, but I think that's what it's supposed to feel like when it's just effortless, it's smooth. And this is actually the hardest combination on the course. It was a jump and then staying out in 7 strides to a long forward left corner to left corner. And I think every rider in the class was out there watching, and it's hard to appreciate how freaking hard that was. And Barley it's like we schooled it the day before. So back in Pennsylvania, it's going to be good. I'll obviously partner up again with Silva, who's she loves sort of helping me with Barley. And, you know, our goal, obviously, for Kentucky is to get this dressage down to a couple more marks. You know, I think we got a 29 there at Poe, and he's in a better place now. So I think our goal should be in the, you know, high 20s or whatever we can muster up there. And cross country, I feel very confident. He really knows his stuff. And then the show jumping, I mean, I feel like bloody Eric Lamar's out there. He's just awesome to jump. So I feel like everything's coming into place. Everything's starting to click, and we're on schedule to have a really, really good performance there. It's a Kentucky 3-day event. I'll probably give him a big gallop on Friday or Saturday in Pennsylvania, and we'll take him to some of the big mountains and start. We've done sort of 2.5 months of the long, slow stuff. He's easily cantering 4 miles without even puffing, but now it's time to increase the speed a bit, and then also the hills I feel like is a huge help. But you just see there, I'm just sort of coasting around. There's no pressure on him to go quick, and he flew around. So anyway, I think, what did we finish up? 5th place. We were third after the dressage on a 29. Then we were 2nd after the show jumping, and then I went quite slow on him. But the ground was pretty muddy. I was a little bit nervous. It's hard to appreciate watching the video here. It was sticky, holding muddy ground, especially in the first third. So anyway, there's no, in my opinion, it's March 2026, and I didn't want to risk any silly thing. Just tried to make all the turns nice and smooth, and really tried to work at getting to the fences without sort of going or woeing, if you know what I mean. That's sort of the secret, I think, for making the time at Kentucky 5-star, is trying to give him as smooth a trip as possible. And we're sort of getting better and better. His body feels very, very healthy. I feel like his weight's good, and we're in serious business, guys. So probably give him an easy couple of days. He's been working quite hard, and then he's got quite a lot of travelling ahead of him. He's got 14 hours in the truck tomorrow, and so I'll probably I'll give him Monday off probably, and then just a day of hacking, and make sure that he bounces back well and start getting into the dressage. And I think by Friday or Saturday he'll be recharged, and we'll do a big hit of fitness. But at the moment, I'm over the moon with Bali, and it's amazing what a year can make. This time last year, I think we were just about to do our first FEI competition, and we had the first 2 rails down in the show jumping, and I was holding on for dear life in the cross country. And now, honestly, it's a walk in the park. He's a seasoned veteran, one of the top horses in the world, and it's very exciting if we can just keep chipping away and improving little bit by little bit, and we'll give him a good shake in April.